Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the New Age Geeks channel. Tonight we have Queer and Present Danger, a high fantasy homebrew D&D campaign made by yours truly, with an all-queer cast. And just a friendly little reminder that here on the New Age Geeks channel, we aim to create an all-inclusive space and make everyone feel welcome at our table.
The New Age Geeks includes more than just us. It relies on all of you wonderful geeks and your participation in the community that we are building together. If you want to become one of the New Age Geeks, you can. Just join our Discord, subscribe to our Twitch and YouTube channels, where you'll find moderated chats, emotes by one of our favorite geeks, Sarah. Hi, Sarah! Hey, Sarah. And chat rooms with the cast and other members of our growing community. Remember, the best way to help us with the algorithm is engagement. So watch the video all the way through, like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that these platforms know to share us with everyone else. Speaking of engagement, we would love it if you would please make sure to clip any of your favorite moments of the show. The funny moments, the sad moments, anything you like. Beyond that, we have posts going up on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. If you're on any of those platforms, make sure to follow us there as well for more geeky goodness.
Which Prime is free if you already have Amazon Prime. Fun fact. That will award you a 1-month subscription to any channel on Twitch. Once per month, you need to go in and resubscribe to that channel at no additional cost. Just link your accounts and click subscribe with Prime on that channel. If you're feeling charitable, please subscribe on Twitch and YouTube, perhaps gift subscriptions to others, cheer using bits, donate via PayPal, check out our merch shop, and subscribe to our Patreon. Lastly, if you wish to become a sponsor or partner for the New Age Geeks, reach out directly to us via our Instagram page to begin those discussions. And speaking of sponsors, if you enjoy the music we have going on here on New Age Geeks, we highly recommend checking out the SonCraft bot. That is the SonCraft bot. The SonCraft bot allows you to play open source community selected music and soundscapes directly from your Discord server with only a few clicks. Whether you're playing with friends, streaming on Twitch, you can use the audio stress-free. With their Pro level subscription, you get their playlist builder, shareable playlist codes, access to 40+ music genres and 20+ soundscape types, global genre selections, and 2 premium Discord servers, all for just $10 a month. But if you use our referral code NAG, that is N-A-G, it will get you $2 off of your subscription for the first 3 months. All you need to do to get started is invite this SonCraft bot of your choosing to your Discord server, and then just hit play and let SonCraft take care of the rest. And also, speaking of sponsors and partners, we are now partners with Dragon's Nest Delivery. If you don't know, Dragon's Nest Delivery is a D&D shop with a ton of D&D essentials, including dice, apparel, homebrew adventures, and their Nat 20 card series, which we will be using here on Queer and Present Danger. And they even have a D&D subscription box, which includes dice, candy, one-shot adventures, minis, and a bunch of downloadable content as well. So when you go to checkout, make sure to use our referral code NEWAGEGEEKS, that is all one word, for 18% off of your order. And yes, that even includes the subscription box. So when you go over and check them out, make sure to tell them that we sent you. So, for announcements, we have Investigation Check tomorrow. And then next week is our off week, except for Thursday next week, we also have Investigation Check. Do you guys have anything going on this week that you want to shout out? All right. Unless there's any other announcements, we can go ahead and jump into tonight's episode of Queer and Present Danger. All right. So, last session was a bit of a busy session, got a lot done. So last session, the investigation continued into the attack on the divination school in Wimborne. Hold up, I need to change the music here.
Why? It's such a bop, though.
So, you all continued your investigation into the attack of the divination school in Wimborne. While investigating, you were investigating near the scene of the crime, if you so choose to put it that way. And in the alleyways, you came across Ferg, one of the council members, who seemed to still be looking for his quill. After a brief conversation with Talia, you managed to persuade and charm him, sending him on his way to not cause any trouble. After that, Shira, you cast Locate Object on the cloak that was stolen, which led you in the direction of the dorm rooms of the Wizarding College dorms. And you continued your search as you searched throughout the dorms, and as you came up to the room in which the Blue Dragonborn was hiding, Talia disguised herself and knocked on the door asking for a survey about their living and college experience. After that interaction, you guys burst the door down, hitting him multiple times with said door. A small battle ensued inside of the storm room, in which he was knocked unconscious, and you guys restrained him and are currently waiting for him to come to. And where we left off was Ashira. You felt this unsettling feeling, this feeling of seasickness and unease. And that is where we are picking up. As you are all in the dorm room, looking at the unconscious Blue Dragonborn. And Ashira, you suddenly get this feeling, this chill down your spine as something feels seriously wrong.
I was gonna turn and do the just looking around to try and see if there's anything obvious out of place.
Roll me perception.
It's not great. 16.
Everything within the room seems fine.
Do you guys do you feel that?
Do we feel that? Is there a check I can do to see if I feel that, or is this definitely not?
Can you get a spooky vibes check?
Spooky vibe check.
You want to do a vibe check?
Let's do the vibe check.
You know what? For shits and giggles, why don't you roll me a D100? For this vibe check.
Roll another 1%.
Okay. 84.
Something does feel off. But it's not as intense of a feeling that Ashira is getting right now.
Okay. It is a little weird, but we're in a boys' room. I feel kind of weird in boys' rooms anyway. There's socks everywhere and none of them match. Where are his other socks? Does he just wear 2 different socks every day?
Some people do.
I don't wear socks, so... I don't think it's the socks that... It's something else. Something's really not right.
It's the flip-flops, isn't it? Socks and flip-flops are so... I don't know why some people do that.
No, it's kind of like when I pray and then I get a really bad answer or a vision and it's not okay and it's really bad. That's the feeling I have, but I don't know why.
Well, don't you pray to that bad guy sometimes?
No?
Okay. Anyway, the Bloom is just gonna, just to make sure he doesn't try to cast any spells when he wakes up, I'm gonna gag him while we're having this conversation, so I can just use Awaken Mind and like talk to him that way when he wakes up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also want to blindfold him so he can't use visual either.
Okay.
Bloom's on top of it, guys. We have nothing to worry about here.
I can talk to them and I'll translate.
Okay. Do we need to let someone know that we have him? Because he's kind of a wanted person.
Wait, did we tie him up?
Yeah, he's tied up.
Okay, good.
I mean, I guess it won't hurt to question him and then turn him over. Right? I just don't want
We caught him.
True.
We got him first. They should have been better if they wanted to talk to him before we do.
We can get what information we want out of him first. And then we'll call somebody.
Okay. Well, maybe we want to do it quickly, because I don't know. Something's weird. Bad weird.
Okay. I'll cast Mage Hand and I'll slap him across the face with it.
Okay. Your mage hand smacks him across the face as his head turns abruptly, and you can hear him begin to stir awake. But, however, there is a gag in his mouth, and he is blindfolded, and you see him begin to jostle in a panic as he begins to realize that he is bound and gagged.
We can all talk to him, but like he'll have to respond in my mind. Good morning. And I'll say that like in his head. Yeah, I'll say that in his head. And I'll say, my friends and I are going to ask you some questions, and you can only respond to them in here, but I'll just tell them what you say, okay?
You see he freezes, sort of cocks his head a little bit to the side. I'm not saying anything.
He doesn't want to talk. I'll say that to you guys. Oh, you're muted.
Talking would be in your best interest. Unless you want us to turn you over to the authorities. And they can make you talk. I'm sure they have less humane ways of doing it.
It's seriously fucked up.
I've been called worse.
Well, you don't hear this because he's currently thinking all of this.
I'm just gonna say out loud, well, that's very bad language, and I have young ears. Do you want to try again?
I seriously doubt anything you guys could do to me wouldn't be worse than anything else I've encountered already.
He thinks that we're less scary than all of these other things that he's supposedly encountered. Yeah, I'm sure you're very, very tough, and I'm sure that you... Look, you can't even wash your socks, okay? I doubt you've been through anything real.
Bloom, roll me... I'm trying to figure it out. Like, roll me persuasion at disadvantage.
Okie dokie.
You don't know anything about me.
Well, why don't you tell me? I'm all ears. You have plenty of time. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. What is it that you have been through that is so awful?
Why would I just tell you? People who have me bound and gagged. People who clearly might not have my best interests in mind, as we've seen previously.
You attacked us first.
Last I checked, y'all hit me with that fucking door.
Right, you don't remember what happened last night?
It's all been such a blur since
Do
last night.
you remember last night?
Of course I remember.
Do you remember us being there?
Wait, does he
Kinda
not
hard to-
remember last night? Seems to be a problem with... Never mind.
Can I do like an insight check to see if he's telling the like does he actually seem clueless?
You can roll insight. Check it out.
Oh, that's a nat 20. Okay. That's a weird one to burn a nat 20 on. But yeah.
You can see, you can hear in his voice, while he does seem to remember last night, you can tell, like, it's kind of like he's not remembering all of it.
Why don't I ask you a question that I think you'll be able to answer me then. And this will be out loud. Have you been playing with magic items that you don't know anything about? Like a clear glass ball?
Do you have the orb?
What orb?
He's gonna insight check you on that.
Oh no, I'm strictly doing that to prove a point. I don't care if he knows what I'm talking about. Like, I just want him to know that he tattled on himself.
Okay.
We can do it
know
anyway.
If you were
though.
asking him seriously, or if you were trying to like deceit him into.
I mean, I could, but that was more. I want him to realize that he fucked up and he gave me information by like knowing about the orb. You know.
Mm. Okay. So you notice him tense up and freeze for a second. It's very much that, oh shit moment. As he goes quiet.
So that's what you did. You played with magic you don't understand, huh? You know how bad it is that a 10-year-old is more responsible than you? Even I know that that's stupid.
We all make mistakes, don't we?
I've made a few myself. But I learned from them. So, you can do the right thing now, and you can tell us where you got it and why you stole that cloak.
There's this thing about magic and magic that you don't understand. But once you start to understand it, you start to want more of it. Don't you want more power too?
In his head, I'll respond every day. But I don't want it badly enough to put my friends in danger. And you put your friends in a lot of danger.
But you want it badly enough that you took that orb. My friends knew what the cost was. They knew the risks. They did it anyways. Now one of them's dead, and one of them is behind bars.
You'll meet one of them soon, I'm sure. Which one you
Guess
meet
it's
is
up
up to
to-
you.
Oh.
Tell us where you got the orb from and why you stole.
Roll me persuasion.
Can I do intimidation?
Wow. How are you making it? Well, I'll allow persuasion or intimidation.
I guess they're both the same. I realized that. Wasn't my best. That's a 7.
Stole the cloak. Because I could. It was easy. Now the orb, on the other hand, if you want information about that, that might cost you something more. If you want to kill me, go for it. But I'm not just giving this information up for free.
I'll turn back to Ashira and Talia. He stole the cloak because he could, and he wanted it, and it was easy. He doesn't want to tell me where he got the orb from without something else in return.
I mean, sometimes taking things can just be taking things, but the orb, that seems like a little bit too powerful to just take for the hell of it. Also,
Yeah.
what is he looking for? What are you looking for? What could possibly spark someone as dumb as you's interest?
Your friend's got quite the attitude.
That's not even as much as she can do. I think she's being quite nice. She's stronger than she looks. I know she looks really pretty, but she's one of the strongest people I've met. Can't say the same for the person I'm looking at right now. I think it's pretty weak shit that you let
Language.
a little tiny ball tell you what to do.
It wasn't the orb that told me what to do.
And who was it?
Why don't you start by taking out the gag?
No. When you start cooperating with us, then we can start discussing taking the gag out. I'm talking to you just fine right now.
And I don't have to keep responding.
No, you don't.
I know
But
you
we
can
don't-
relay what information you want just by talking to me privately in my head. I'd like to get your friends' opinions on this too. It'd be easier to do so without a gag in my mouth.
No. No, thank you. I can ask them their opinions, though. Anything you say, I can tell them.
Really just can't make this easier? Instead of playing a game of sending stones?
Easier for you. No. I don't really think you're in a position to ask for things. You're just gonna try to get away if I ungag you.
I can't see, so I can't teleport. My hands are bound, I can't do anything with that. I can't exactly reach my material components for said spells.
I'm just gonna say out loud to both of them. Well, it looks like he's not talking. Maybe we should just take him in now. Let them deal with him.
I flip Wisdom's Edge around in my hand and walk up to him and put the point of it just under his chin, lift his chin to me, and say, "Now, you seem to not want to cooperate. I suggest that you tell my adorable little friend here what she wants to hear and what she wants to know, or the tip of this dagger is going to find its way through your chin into the base of your little brain before you have the chance to say no. I am
Go ahead and
out
roll
of
me.
patience, and I am out of time to deal with you."
There are a few times where a DM does not have to ask you to roll. I will consider that a natural 20 on intimidation.
See, I told you, she's pretty, but she's tough.
Fine. It's clear I'm not getting out of this. Just tell her to back up.
Talia, I think you convinced him now, but he's a little uncomfy with the dagger, so we'll start talking now. You could stay close though.
I slide the flat edge, not the sharp edge, across his chin as I pull it up. And then I stand back and I just sit there and flip it in my hand while I wait for him to give the answer.
Okay. Ask your questions.
Where'd you get the orb?
It was given to me.
By who?
Never got his name.
What did he look like?
He's tall, really skinny, had like long black hair. Had a really pointy nose. Long ears. He was... It might sound weird to think it, but he was a beautiful yet terrifying man.
What was he wearing?
He had a red coat.
Why did he give you the orb?
I mean, I don't know why, but gave it to me, said he'd pay me a ton of money to attack the school.
Did he also
Something
want you
about
to
it.
take the cloak?
No, that just made it easier to blend in.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Something about a what?
At a higher purpose.
Did he give you anything else?
No. He said he might give me more if I did well, but... I don't know how well he'd take this.
He's not a good man, so probably not well. Did he give you any more tasks other than the school?
No.
So that's it? Just a higher purpose? And money? That's it? You would risk your life?
200 platinum. When I say he offered a lot of money, he offered a lot of money. Everybody's morals have a price tag.
I'm gonna relay everything to Talia and Ashira, just in case they wanted to ask any questions themselves.
Shira's like visibly thrown by it, and I think I'm gonna go to the door, poke my head out, make sure there's like no one paying extra attention to this room, and I'm gonna try and like, is the door just completely fucked at this point, or can I like do the thing where you like try and put it back on the hinges?
I mean,
I think it's probably
first off,
fucked at this point.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I thunderwaved it.
Yeah. First off, roll me a perception check.
Same thing, 16.
You don't see anybody in the hallway,
Mm-hmm.
but you can hear footsteps off in the distance that sound like they're walking away.
Okay. Maybe we need to, I don't know, not stay where anyone could just walk in. Especially not if we're dealing with that. And not just some kid who was on a wild tear.
I agree.
Is it right now? The orb.
I'll go in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
So that he can't hear.
Mm-hmm.
It's safe where I put it when we were at the inn.
Okay. Alright, yep.
I have one more question for him, actually. I forgot to ask. Was there a way that you communicate with him? This tall, beautiful, terrifying guy?
He just said he would come find me after it was done.
Do you relay that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop down the hallway in the direction I heard the footsteps walking away.
Okay.
Just in cases, you know, be wild. Since I have a really bad feeling.
You make your way down this hallway in a quickened pace, I'm assuming, towards where you heard the footsteps walking away. And you enter this sort of common room space. A few couches and a table with some chairs set up. And you don't see anyone there.
And there's like no exit out of this room. It's
Currently
just a dead end.
No,
Currently,
the only way out. Currently, no. The only exit that you're aware of is the one that you came in from.
Are there any windows looking out?
There is.
Can I go look out the windows? I swear, Cece.
What? You peel back one of the curtains, and you can see the city streets with a few people. Roll me another perception check.
What if I don't want to see? What if I'm just a little bean? Dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, you see a flash of a red coat turn a corner.
Bitch! No! I don't.
And disappear into the city.
Uh-huh.
You see the red cloak now, though. We could do locate object.
I have seen it in person. We're locked in. I will quickly bolt back to the room. Like slide into the doorway. Well, I think maybe he was here. I heard footsteps, and then you said, and so I went, and I saw outside, not inside anymore, a red cloak person disappearing around a corner. And so I think maybe he was listening, because we definitely were not paying attention to that doorway.
Yeah, maybe we should have.
Only we had something that could, like, stop time.
Wild. What a concept. Crazy.
I'm not gonna do it. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it.
Just
Crazy.
thinking.
I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. Thank you for the hydrate.
Oh no.
Oh
Hydrate. Mine actually is hydrating this time.
Yay!
Liquid IV for the win.
Okay.
Can I check around his neck that there's not like an amulet or anything tucked in?
You do not see an amulet.
Just
or
checking.
any necklaces checked in.
Hey, thanks.
Pokemon, gotta collect them all.
Well, just wanted to make sure there just wasn't one on there that we really did not want to see right now, so, you know. Okay. Maybe, what do we do with him? He can't come with us. Do we...
I don't know.
covertly-
We're wasting time just thinking about this. Oh my god.
Do we just randomly... one of us go tell a guard that we heard something up here and they can come find him?
That works. That totally works.
You can make yourself not look like you, right?
Me?
Can't you disguise yourself?
No.
That's me.
I have invisibility.
Ashira knows this. Hans is sick and tired.
It happens to the best of us.
even if he says that we're the ones who did it to him, we can just lie and say we weren't. I don't know that we want to be questioned being here with him.
Many bad things. He's not gonna tell anyone. We know so much more. Let's go chase the guy.
Okay. It's gonna go so bad. Has the bad feeling lessened at all, or is it still? Oh, great, that's fun.
You still have that uneasy feeling.
Uh-huh. Just look to the sky. You could be a little more specific if you're going to give warnings. Okay, cool, thanks.
You feel in the back of your mind a little bit. It is basically like TV static. For lack of a better term.
Wrong god! Wrong god! You can't disconnect me from my homie? That's not how this works. Just, throwing it out there. I don't know that it's... maybe hypothetically, I'm getting a really weird feeling, and I don't know that it's from Neros anymore, or maybe it is, but it's because a different god's playing jokes. Just maybe. I figured maybe you guys should know that.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
It's fine, right? It'll be okay.
Do you think if we left here, you'll feel better?
We can sure try.
Are we just gonna leave him, or are we...
I think we tell a guard, or you tell the guard not looking like you, that he's up here? Because he's a wanted criminal.
Do you think they'll pay us for him?
Maybe. Is there a reward out for him?
You guys have no idea.
Is it too soon for a reward to be posted for him? It only, just happened.
Which one of us has the cloak?
Not it. I don't know who picked it up, to be fair.
I forgot that we had the cloak to worry about. I don't know if I can retcon grabbing the cloak and putting it in the bag of holding while he's still asleep.
Because I'd say that's fair.
Mhm.
Because I know you guys did grab the cloak. I just don't remember who did.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's probably the best idea, is to just have Talia disguise herself, and then you and I can meet her outside. She can tell a guard or something.
I can do that.
Okay.
So I will.
Be safe, and I'll pop a guidance on you.
I'm just gonna turn back to him and say, now? You already know the drill. We know way more about you than we probably care to, including your weird fashion taste. So I need to know that I'm not gonna see you ever again.
I can't make any promises.
Well, if you're gonna cause us trouble, then why would we let you go?
You don't know the next reason that I'd see you.
Do you know the next reason you'd see me?
Nope.
You did a really bad job in your last task. Do you think Mr. Tall, Dark, and Handsome would really come back for you and give you more things to do? Especially now that you lost his orb?
But now I know who has it.
Completely lost.
Do you think he would trust you to get it back? It's hardly taking it if you left it on the ground like a dummy. Like you leave everything else in your dorm room.
Here's the thing. I didn't.
What?
I didn't leave it on the ground.
Did someone leave it on the ground?
Or something.
Do you know?
No.
This is dumb. You're just trying to get out of trouble. We're leaving now. You better not tell anyone about us, or we'll tattle and you'll get in so much more trouble than you already are.
He doesn't respond.
I'm done with him.
So what's the plan?
Oh, you're muted, Arlith.
There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and disguise myself. Be like, I will meet you guys block to the west on the corner.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to go and try and find a guard.
Okay. It's fairly easy to find a guard patrolling the streets at this time. There's one not too far from the dorm room. At least outside on the streets.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah?
I was walking through the hallways of my dorm, and there is a person is tied up in a dorm room on the floor, and he looks kind of like the person on the wanted posters.
Oh, well. Here, can you show me the way?
Yeah, follow me, follow me.
So the two of you and the guard head back to the dorm room. during this time, Ashira and Bloom, what are you two doing?
We're getting the F out. On the way out, though, I'm gonna use Awakened Mind one more time, and just in his head, I'll say, if I ever see you again, I'll make sure you don't wake up next time. And then I'll cut it off.
All right. Can you confirm or deny that you took the gag out?
I did not take the gag out.
Okay. So, you exit the dorm room and head off to the meeting point, and Talia and the guard make their way upstairs to the room. The guard is visibly confused at first, clearly examining like the damage that was done to the door and inside of the room itself, before they lay eyes on the blue dragonborn in the middle of the floor.
Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, I'm not interrupting, I swear.
Welcome in. And the guard is very obviously concerned. Well, thank you for bringing this to my attention. I will absolutely take care of this. Thank you. And you can see they reach in their pocket and pull out a sending stone and begin talking into it.
Okay, thank you. Can do I go now? What do?
Yeah, I would recommend leaving. I appreciate your help with this.
Okay. You're welcome. Hopefully you get all the bad guys. I go, and then I'll take off.
All right. You head off and you all reconvene at your meeting point.
Okay, are we gonna try and follow him?
I don't know. He's probably long gone by now.
I mean, I have one use left to try and find him. Otherwise, I'm pretty much tapped except for very, like, basic healing.
Ashira, I don't know. Talia, what do you think?
I could try.
I mean, time is kind of the essence, but
Okay.
if we get into anything gnarly, we may have some issues.
Hey, I'm okay in a fight without magic.
I have quite a bit left myself.
See, we got this. It'll be fine.
Did he run in the direction of the religious district? We have to take the stuff back anyway.
Start, like, leading him in the direction, like, around the corner I saw him go.
And it would be in the direction of the religious ward.
Oh, beautiful. Great. That's the bad feeling continues. I'm gonna cast Locate Object. It's my last 3rd level. Got 2 firsts left, guys.
You do not detect the
Him
cloak
within
within
1,000
range.
feet. Cool. It's concentration. I'm gonna leave it up for 10 minutes as we dart back toward the religious district. And I'm just...
And you guys are...
Yeah.
So as you begin to dart and run and make your way through the academic ward, you reach the religious ward, and Ashira, one of the first temples that you see, one of the first, as we sort of established, one of the first temples near the academic ward will be the Temple of Neros.
Oh,
and
no.
You see a giant crack in the side of it. The crack extending from the ground up through the marble and begins to sort of branch off, almost like lightning coming up from the ground.
And still sensing nothing of this other guy.
Nope.
Does the bad feeling get worse if I approach said crack?
It does.
Oh, great. That's cool. I mean, I'm gonna look at the crack, look at the two of you, and I'm just running inside.
Okay.
Real fast. You're muted, Bloom.
You're muted.
Guess we're running after her. Okay.
I'm so
no.
sorry.
You run inside of the temple, and immediately it is more dim and unsettling inside of this temple. The torches being barely lit, the fountain and the water on the fountain itself, you notice, is not flowing as gracefully as it was. It seems to be flowing and then begins to sputter as it's basically like a water fountain running out of water.
That's not possible. Oh no. I'm going to just grab onto my amulet to Nero and just try and focus. Am I still getting that static in the back of my head?
Yes. At this moment in time, you're attempting to reach out to Neros. It seems like he's attempting to respond back, but you only hear little bits of static.
Guys, whatever this is really bad. It's like I can't reach him or he can't reach me. Did you see that crack?
Yeah, but a lot of buildings were damaged, right?
No, that wasn't there. We were just here.
This looks like lightning.
Do you... I would like to use one of my features. Ooh, I lied. I don't have it prepped. Never mind. Does this space feel like when we were in the other desecrated temple before it was rehollowed?
It feels similar. It does not feel completely desecrated. It feels... Roll me either wisdom or religion. Like straight wisdom or straight up religion.
Yeah, no, 7. That was a really bad roll.
The most you can tell is it's something bigger.
Oh, that's not disconcerting.
And I cast Detect Magic as a ritual. Just so I can either see if any magic was cast to cause all of this, or if there's a lack of magic around here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. So Bloom will sit down crisscross applesauce with Brolg on her staff kind of like laid across her knees. And she's just going to hold on to it. And she's going to close her eyes, take a deep breath, and when she opens them, they will be purple. And you'll just see a bunch of like little runes kind of circling her.
So you begin to cast Detect Magic, and you can still sense a faint bit of divine magic within the temple, but because basically it's not as strong as it was compared to the last time you guys were in here. There's still some divine presence, but it's not all there. And also, during the duration of you casting this spell, you notice Trench walk out from the back in a panic, sees your group. Are you guys okay? Do you know what's going on?
We're fine. We just came from the dorms?
What happened here?
I don't know. There was just this sudden shift in energy, and when I was checking everything out, I noticed the giant cracks on the outside of the temple. Ashira, did you feel it too?
I've been feeling something for a little while now, like Neros was trying to tell me that something was really wrong, and I thought it was something else. I didn't know it was the temple. We felt something kind of like this before, but it was different. This feels worse than the last temple we were at that was desecrated. Stronger somehow?
I don't know what happened, but I am deeply concerned. I've been trying to reach out to Neros, but I haven't been able to make a connection.
I can feel him, but it's like he's behind a wall. It's coming through staticky. I can't get a clear answer.
Is anything missing?
No, nothing's missing.
For my detect magic, do I, like, other than the magic items that the party has, and the, divine magic that's dimmer than before, is there any other magic that I sense around the temple or in the temple? Anything?
You notice that, Trench has a couple of magic items on his person. But other than that, everything seems clear.
Last time this happened, the priest was not the priest. So
Right.
I would like, I don't know, would this be investigation? Is it take, I think, I don't
Stop
know.
dying, Cece.
Oh, okay, I was coughing.
You can't
Sorry.
die on camera.
But the views!
Don't get dead.
I'm sorry. Went down the wrong pipe. Sorry, could you repeat that?
Can I do like an investigation check to see if Trench is Trench?
You can do insight.
Insight works.
I'm sorry, I am dying.
17.
He's who he says he is.
Okay.
There's no reason that he's giving you right now to not trust him.
Maybe we should go find someone that can cast Hollow again.
Yes, or at the very least, see if it actually is desecrated. Can I go look closer at the fountain? And I'm looking for any signs of anything, like how the bell had been affected at the Temple of Darius. If there is anything weird with the fountain here.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me investigation.
Haha, guidance. I will remember every now and again to guide myself. 22. I rolled a 19.
You notice as you are looking at this fountain that is essentially barely operational, you can notice at the bottom a small crack running through it. As you said, not possible, there is a crack that is causing possible
Yeah.
water to escape.
Like, it's so stupid. Can I reach down and just like feel the crack? Does it give any weird vibes?
It does not.
Can I inside check the crack?
I cast Mage Hand and I just cover the crack with Mage Hand. All fixed.
I would like to cast duct tape.
Sorry, my mind is
Flex tape.
perpetually in the fucking gutter, and I went a whole nother direction with that.
Yeah, I knew which direction you were gonna go. That's the direction I was hoping for.
I'd like to seduce the fountain.
Well, I ain't got nothing to help this, guys.
I should call her.
I'm the wrong type of cleric to fix this.
That's so
Oh my
stupid.
God.
Oh my
And I think sorry, go ahead.
You might want to have someone come check out the crack in the fountain. You might need to like cleanse and re-hollow it.
I will definitely do that.
You don't
God, a
want
bunch of giggly bitches.
you don't want to just leave a desecrated crack inside the temple.
Listen, Cece, you wanted a queer show.
And I got it.
You got one.
And I think with that, we are going to call our break. Take a few minutes, get the giggles out. So we will be back in about 10 minutes or so we will see you all then. And we are back. So, picking up where we last left off, the group having interrogated the blue dragonborn and making their way towards the direction they saw the tall man with the red cloak head off. You guys, as you entered the religious ward, saw the Temple of Neros with a giant crack in the side of it. Walking inside, noticing everything just feels off in here. Dimly lit torches, the fountain sputtering and flowing unevenly, and Trench coming out, hearing you guys enter the temple. And that's where we are picking up. As Trench has made note to find somebody to repair the fountain and try to re-hollow the temple. I greatly appreciate you guys checking in, coming into the temple. I will find someone to do this all immediately.
I wish we could do more, but sorry.
Don't apologize. Some things are just outside of our capabilities. Ashira, here, you might want this. And you notice he takes off one of the necklaces, one of the amulets off around his head, and he hands it to you. I think this might help you in the future, hopefully. And you look at it, and he gives you a +1 amulet of the devout.
Oh. Cue minor religious panic in Ashura. I'm very devout. Yes, this will be very helpful.
Sorry, just amulet of the devout.
Yup. I've been nothing but you guys. That's sick. Okay.
It's clear that what you're doing is to help us, and may this help grant you strength.
Thank you. May Neros protect you.
And you as well.
The big crack was on the outside of the temple, yes?
Correct.
Can we go back out to that one?
Okay.
The urge to do something real stupid just to see what happens. I think probably pretty obvious for both Bloom and Talia. Ashira, like, has a weird mix of, like, anger and some sort of, like, almost sadness mixed in. I want to go to where this crack is in the outside wall. And is it, like... Looking around, is it super busy where we're at right now?
It's not incredibly busy, no.
Okay.
There's a few people walking in the streets, but it's not, like, crowded.
I would like to... One hand on the, like, on the crack. Turn and kind of, like, half looking up and out. And just, like, focusing on just, like, anything that would listen. Very kind of angrily. You're strong enough to do this to a temple. You're strong enough to block me from talking to Neros. But you're too big of a coward to just show your face and actually do something to one of us, to talk to one of us. It's pathetic. Hi guys. Do you want to meet the man in the red coat?
Yes.
Sorry, Dom.
Dom, we love you. We wish you were here. Feel better. Roll me intimidation.
Okay. This one. Natural 20. 22.
Fuck yes. Let's fucking go.
I don't like it. Take it back.
You rest your hand on...
Say it. I brushed my hand over the crack.
God damn it. Over the wound in the structure.
Mm-hmm.
Saying this out loud. That sense of unease almost sort of returns for a second. You feel like knots in your stomach. And you see a flow of black hair extend out on the opposite side behind the temple.
I mean, if I see it on the opposite side of the temple, I want to angrily walk towards it.
Okay. You begin to walk towards the back of the temple. And you can see just before you meet the other side, this tall, skinny, gaunt figure step out, standing at about 7.5 feet tall.
Shira's not built
Long.
to feel short.
Long, flowing black hair. This red overcoat. And you can see his smile that's just a little bit too wide.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sunken in cheeks. And these dark red and black eyes.
Smash.
Bloom, no!
Sorry. talk about fountains too much. With the 17, do I see a Shira like angry march?
I'm not being sneaky.
Ashira's not being subtle about this.
Stomp. The heavy armor. Okay, I'm just gonna tug on Talia's sleeve. Like,
Yes, Bloom?
Ashira's mad again.
Oh no.
Let's go check it out.
But not get too close. People get hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Alright, we'll go outside and kind of like that like sneaky what's going on.
As he sort of gazes down upon you, Ashira, with these, again, with that smile that's just a little bit too wide, you can see a few pointed teeth as well. Calling me a coward, huh?
You play your tricks and then you leave. You're never around to face the consequence. I would say that's cowardly.
Well, I'm sure I'll face consequences at some point now, won't I?
Oh, I guarantee that you will. I also guarantee we'll be there when it happens.
I'm sure you will.
So, get your kicks using innocent students to pull off your games for you?
Easily moldable minds is what I prefer to say.
Getting too cowardly just to do it yourself? Or
I
not
have
actually
other
powerful?
things. I have other things in the works. I'd watch your tone if I were you. Seems like you have a few easily moldable minds in your group as well.
Just for my curiosity, it's fine. I'm mad. I'm not that mad yet, Cece.
Not yet.
Say that's something that would make Ashira really angry.
That was a quick wisdom save. It was a very good wisdom save. Don't you dare ever even think about it.
Are you gonna protect them?
Yes,
Is that what
actually,
this is?
I will.
Well, good for you. Now, you did have some choice words there earlier.
I think I chose them right.
You really want to start something right now? As he sort of squats down a little bit to meet you at eye level.
I hate him. I hate him so much. I think you're the one who chose to start something when you thought it'd be such a fun idea to start corrupting temples and start going after artifacts that you have no business even considering touching.
Well, someone's got to go after that. I have a job to do.
Oh?
And frankly, it seems like you're going to be one of the ones to get in my way.
I've seen fractals of the future. I'd say we're gonna be pretty damn good at getting in your way.
Sure. But just remember, things can always change.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you run along and tell your keeper that he's never going to get out?
You see as his lips curl back into another smile, it's just like, that's cute.
And I just tug on Talia again. And
Please
go,
tell me they're
like,
seeing this.
Like, Talia.
Oh, yeah.
Talia, it's the guy. Should we get closer? What if Ashira's in trouble?
Just kind of like brush my clothes off, straighten a little bit. Walk not close to Ashira, but like obviously with her.
Mm.
I'm gonna stand up as straight as I can, because I'm a child, but if I make myself as tall as possible, then maybe I'll look tough.
You are tough.
Stomp up. Like, just gonna flank Ashira, like, and I don't really have. Can I like just prepare an Eldritch Blast for like if he makes any movement to attack one of us?
Yeah, you can hold an action.
Yeah, I'll just prepare an Eldritch Blast. Just take my staff and I'll hold it, and the gem will start glowing purple like it's charging up, kinda, but not doing anything yet.
Gotcha. He sees you two approaching, and his smile gets a little bit wider. What a cute little group you have here.
I think if his smile keeps growing, his face is gonna split in half.
He might look better that way.
It's certainly a sight to see now, isn't it?
I don't know if you haven't noticed, we're not afraid of you.
Well, you probably should be.
What do you eat that you need such sharp teeth? That's weird. You're weird. You part dragon? Why do your teeth look so weird?
Little judgmental now, aren't we?
My uncle is wereblood and doesn't even have as ugly teeth as you.
I mean, you keep smiling bigger. I figured you wanted us to see them.
One of my more defining features.
So,
Now,
my mom told me that creatures only have teeth like that if they only eat meat.
Eat your vegetables or else you won't grow up to be big and strong. You'll be a scrawny, weird-looking man.
Well, that's why he's so small, even though he's so tall. Maybe that's why he keeps sending other people along. I think he's malnourished.
It's a good observation, Blue.
So what do you eat? Where'd you get the teeth from?
We just broke this man.
no, you broke the fucking DM.
Speaking of getting teeth, I have a friend who collects teeth. Maybe when we knock them out, we can collect them and give them.
Well, I want some too. But no, for real, I actually really do want to know. You don't look human, and I'm really curious. Why are you so tall, and why do your teeth look like that? Are you part dragon? Are you a dragon? I met a dragon
No.
once. I want to meet another one.
You see him sort of roll his eyes as you continue this discussion, and he begins to turn and walk away.
See you again.
I'm sure I'll be
soon.
seeing you. Just remember, things can always change. And I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is he fireballing our asses?
Not
Dramatic.
again.
Not again. This is gonna hurt.
14.
Dirty 20.
Oh no. Oh no.
6. Yeah. In true fashion, I'm real bad at saving throws. Continued.
Bloom, what did you roll?
14.
So we had a 14, a 6, and a dirty 20.
Mm-hmm. That sounded like a lot of dice. This man's dramatic.
I have Eldritch Blast prepped.
You dive out of the way and just
You guys made me lose count, god damn it.
maybe,
Oh, no.
maybe they rolled a lot of ones and twos.
You all take 30 points of fire damage.
30?
What?
Reese, the 20 didn't save? Guys, I should have threatened him some more. I think we could take him.
You said 30?
30.
Well, I guess I cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
I'm glad we healed a bit after the fight. Oh my gosh.
Alright, that's a 22.
That's
Does
like-
that hit?
22 will hit. Go ahead and roll the
Alright.
damage.
Sure. I have regrets. Oh, okay. You know what? Fine. That is a 1. That's 1 damage. Oh,
You
I guess
fire
I have
off this-
2 beams. Do I fire 2 beams?
If you want to.
Yeah. Why not? That's a 19.
19 will hit.
Alright. And a 4. That's 5 damage.
Does uncanny dodge apply in this situation?
Well, you saw the attack coming. I would have to look up the wording of uncanny dodge quick.
When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
Yeah. You can go ahead and use that. So you would take 15 instead.
Oh wait, it's fire damage. Okay, tiefling power. Let's go. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
I stop, drop, and roll. Safety, children.
So this explosion goes off, catching you all in the fire, Talia managing to dodge part of it, and Bloom, you being resistant to fire doesn't affect you as badly as it does Ashira. You fire off these 2 eldritch blasts, one of them just hitting flat against his shoulder, the back of his shoulder, not doing a whole lot. And then You fire off a second one, just catching the tip of one of his ears. He looks back over his shoulder. I'll be seeing you around. And snaps his finger, and he disappears.
Only we had a cloak of true sight.
If only. It'd be so wild if one of us is wearing that right now. Okay, well, that wasn't great. Maybe that wasn't the best idea, but we've met him now.
Ashira, how are you feeling?
Honestly, I'm only just under half health. But I think I'm also
that's
the
not what I'm
beefiest
talking
in the
about.
group. Oh no.
Oh no.
See, that's not fair. Don't make me be my own consequence to my actions.
Oh no.
Hey,
What is it?
that was a nat 1 on my wisdom save for a total of 8. I am very angry.
Oh.
For a lot of different reasons.
To be
ugh.
fair, Talia said she wasn't directly behind you.
Yeah, how close
But-
are y'all?
I would have stayed like a good 10-15 paces back, something to where it was obvious we were with you, but I didn't want to get too close. I don't know what your range is on that though, in or out of character.
Technically right now it is still just 5 feet at this level.
Okay.
So it's anyone in my immediate vicinity.
Bloom, how
Bloom!
close is you?
Yeah, you weren't right next to me, right?
I said I was flanking you,
Oh no.
so I kind of feel like I'm obligated to say yes. But the fire damage only took 15 from me.
Okay.
That was a lot of clinking.
It's fine. It's fine. Do you want to make a DC 15 dex save again to see maybe if I don't electrocute you?
Yeah, that works. Let's do it.
As I am angry enough as I pat out the flames on me that I don't realize there is lightning coursing through my hair and sparking out from me.
That's a 2.
Cool.
But it's not a 1.
You're gonna take 13 points of lightning damage.
Okay. That I can do. Alright.
I think I also technically just take half automatically when I lose control CC?
When you lose control, yeah.
I just said 13, so 6.
So, after the fire and flame erupts, Bloom, you fire off these eldritch blasts. This man disappears. You turn to look at Ashira, and you see static and lightning starting to grow bigger as her hair sort of begins to float. And it calms for a second before it just bursts out and shocking you for 13 points of lightning damage.
Alright. I'm not gonna feel it quite as bad as the fire. So I'm still kind of recovering. But for the sake of the sequence of the spells, I would say the fireball hits me and then I kind of get up on my feet and let the already charged staff go off twice, and then immediately just get, like, plopped back down onto the ground by the electricity. You know, I didn't quite have my footing yet, so... Yeah, we'll say that the fireball kind of hurt me more than the electricity, but I was definitely, like, just getting up and, like, starting to brush myself off. And I just go, "Are you okay, Ashira?" And then just plop.
Just like an angry just yell as she's patting fire out on her. Again, I don't think she realizes how close to losing control she was. And it just sort of radiates out from her.
Still conscious, though. Bloom is gonna, like...
How hurt are you?
Your hair is really pretty. Have I told you that? It looks like the ocean.
Oh, go.
Do you think if I live in the ocean like you, my hair would turn blue?
Just like the lightning like recedes, and she's just gonna drop like to her knees by you and be like, "Oh God, no. Okay. Okay, dear Rose, I know it's weird. Please still be there, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on you. I only have first level, so it's not a lot."
No, I think I could use orange right now.
9 points of healing. Oh God, Bloom, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? I didn't mean to. I didn't know you were there.
Ooh, that was spicy. That was really spicy. Is that how it always feels for everyone that we kill? Is that what they feel before they die? 'Cause that was less fun than I thought it would be.
She starts crying. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, Bloom, I didn't.
Oh, it's okay. He made me mad too. It's okay.
But I hurt you.
Only for a little bit. He hurt me first. Honestly, even though I grew up next to a volcano, that fireball really hurts. Why does everyone have fireball?
Yeah.
Is that the only thing they teach here?
It's effective. So, you know... Great, well... That was a lot. I was just really angry. I didn't think he'd actually show up. We've met him now, which means we can scry and track and message.
That's true.
Ugh.
He's very smug. I don't like him.
He was very smug.
He thinks he's so cool with his red jacket and his pointy teeth that he doesn't tell us where he got them from. I'm gonna take a piece of orange out, and I'm gonna. I always feel better when I
Alright, roll
eat
me a D100.
Please don't get one of the bad ones, please.
I have to, like, So that... Mm-hmm. Okay. No, I was right. That's a 2. I had to, like, verify that that's a 2. Yeah.
Okay, I need you to roll
But
me
it's not
another
a 1.
D100.
It's not a 1, though.
It's a good thing.
So that is 60.
You regain your lowest level expended spell slot. So you get 1 first level spell back.
I didn't use any of those slots yet.
Oh.
But...
So your lowest level expended spell slot. So
Oh, sick! That's 3rd level. Hell yeah!
You're just full, and I'm just tapped.
Sweet! I was hoping it would heal me, but this is cool too.
Wild magic, baby.
Woohoo! I'll take it. Alright, well, that was my attempt at being full health, but I'm feeling okay. Ashira, it's okay. I really am fine. Do you want to just take the cloak back now?
Yeah, we should give him his cloak back.
I'm okay. I've done a lot worse to myself by accident when I was practicing with my parents. So...
I'm sorry that happened. It doesn't make me feel better right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna... She, like, takes a few steps away from you.
I just, like, brush some of the singes off of my clothes. Yeah. Cloak. Back. Let's do that.
Okay. So you guys, now singed, walk through the streets of the religious ward until you make your way back to the Temple of Sopera. And as you walk in, you can see a few people in here. And you do see Leon up at the front of the temple, just sort of sitting, reading one of his tomes.
Hey, buddy.
You're back? Oh, looks like you got into a bit of a scuffle.
Just a little bit. Got your cloak, though.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That is much appreciated.
If you see a man that's really, 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 really tall and has teeth like a shark and has a red coat on, don't listen to him. He's a bad man.
Okay. Thank you for the warning. Is there anything I can do for you all I can maybe heal you up a bit.
Yes, please.
Okay. He is going to cast Mass Cure Wounds, so you all can regain 3d8 plus 4.
Do you roll that, or do we roll that ourselves?
I think I roll it. That's my bad.
I was gonna do it anyway. I was like, okay, cool. We doing this?
Okay, so you all regain 14 hit points. Or no, 18 hit points.
Oh, I feel much better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you know Hallow? Do you know that spell?
I do. I unfortunately did not prepare anything to cast it today.
Well, tomorrow you should hurry really quickly over to the Temple of Neros, because they need it really bad.
Oh. Yeah, I can do that, absolutely.
You should spread the word that everyone should watch out for the red cloak guy.
I will do that, of course. Is there anything else I can do for you guys?
No, I don't think so. Not right now.
Not that I.
Okay.
No, I feel a lot better though.
Okay. I'm glad I could help you all out. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask.
Thank you for the raid. Oh,
Welcome in.
bye.
Welcome in. And now, as you all stand here in the Temple of Sopera,
Sopera or Neros?
Leon was at the
Sopera,
Temple
you're
of
right,
Sopera. So many NPCs and gods.
So many temples today.
I mean, if Ashira was so devout, maybe she'd remember what temple was what.
Ooh, okay. To be fair, I have no defense. I do not deserve this amulet of the devout. I fucked up big time.
It's our whole party has shit we shouldn't have. It's okay.
I'm like, how funny is it gonna be if I go to attune to this and it's just like, haha, actually, you've been praying to the chaos gods behind your god's back. So
they all just gossip in a corner like, oh my god, can you believe she's like trying to attune right now? After what she did to Neros? Oh.
Like, can you believe this bitch?
Can you believe it?
It's valid. It's deserved.
Guys, hold up. I think she's reaching out. Hold on.
Should we just leave her on red again?
Oh my god. So annoying. Hey! Like,
oh. Yeah. Imagine that. Oof.
What's the plan, folks?
I have something I want to do, but I don't know if we can do it here.
We can move elsewhere and do it. I want the chaos. Hey, I summoned number one enemy to us.
Alright.
Your turn to cause some chaos here.
I'm gonna reach out into each of your minds individually and do this separately. It's like, now that we know what happened with Xander, I really, really want to know what's in his quill. but I don't want to do it in front of other people. Do you think we can go back or go somewhere private and see what it says? Maybe he wrote about stuff that he didn't tell us when we were interrogating him.
Point of order. The quill you got was from Ferg,
You're right, it was.
not
It
from
was Ferg.
Xander.
But we can still see if Ferg knew anything weird. Because Ferg was
definitely
being
knew
weird.
things. He wants that quill back way too much. He did not take homework notes. Like, that was not just lecture
Ferg's
notes.
a council member.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's bad.
There's so many NPC names, it's fine.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I want to see what the council member knew, though. You're
Yeah.
spot on.
Either way, man that wants his quill back badly enough to search for like days for it
Mm-hmm.
had something juicy in there.
Okay. So where you guys headed back to the inn?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sure.
Making your way back to the inn.
Oh, look at
Walk
Toby. They're
it
so
fast.
peaceful when they take a nap.
Dom, I miss you. Even though shit would have gotten a whole lot more chaotic, I feel. But
Just a little bit.
you all make your way back to the inn and up to your rooms. Up to your room.
Yeah, I'll let we can all be together for this. Okay. I'm just gonna take the quill out. I'm just gonna stare at it and go, How do you think I activate it? Do I attune? Do you think I attune to it?
I don't know a lot about magic items. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome in,
Welcome in, Raiders.
Hi.
I mean, maybe we just put some parchment out and it'll just start to write.
Perfect. Okay.
Can I do like a Arcana check, maybe?
If you want to do an Arcana check, feel free.
Somewhere, Dom's watching this. Our party wizard, for the people just joining us, who's not here tonight, and he's going, really?
I mean, it was a nat 20, but I don't know if that helps.
So you've seen a quill similar to the one that Toby has, where it's basically like closed captioning, where it'll like write. However, this one will write automatically on the paper. However, this quill, while it does require attunement, it when it attunes to a specific person, it's like logging into your Google Drive. Like, you can only access your files.
I don't know if we're actually going to be able to see anything that was written by another user with this.
Can we trick it into thinking that we're them?
I don't think so, because you have to magically attune to it. And that's not easily tricked without big magic.
Yeah, no, and I'm fully tapped. There's no big magic even relatively close here, unless Bloom has something up her sleeve.
I don't know. I mean, I could try anyway.
Sure.
Maybe while I'm attuning. Maybe if...
We could take a short rest while we attune to our things. I think we need it after the morning we've just had.
It might be a good idea.
I'm gonna take out Wither. I'm just gonna go, okay. Do you have any ideas? Maybe you can help me? I always feel better when you help me.
I'm mean mugging this doll from across the room. From behind Bloom. Eye contact with this doll.
I'm gonna try to attune while holding Wither's hand. And while holding Progon, the staff. I'm gonna put every ounce of focus that my little tiny brain can use in hopes that I can at least know something. Even if there's just like other prior users of the quill. I don't know if that's something I would know when I attune to it, but you know, if there's any possibility that I can trick this quill, I feel like that's about as much power as I possess in me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check, and you can make this with advantage.
$21.
So, as you all are short resting, Bloom, you are trying to attune to this and trying to focus in on the people that have used it previously, holding Wither's hand while you do so. You can feel a small little rush of cold energy sort of wash across you as you get a little bit of a chill down your spine. And you can feel Wither's hand begin to grow cold. As your mind begins to flood with information. And that is where we are going to call it for tonight.
That's all.
Bloom's
And
just
that's all,
gonna be
folks.
like, la da 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 da, and then she goes into the fucking avatar state, like.
You just
Your
go into
doll.
a trance immediately.
I have beef with this doll and I can't prove shit. I'm the only one who's seen it.
Yep.
So creepy.
I love you and I love Bloom Wither so much. I love you so much. But that doll.
That's fine. It's fine. I swear it's fine. So, that is where we are going to call it tonight for Queer in Present Danger. You can come back to the New Age Geeks channel tomorrow for Investigation Check with Spunky Taylor. And then next week is our off week, except we do have Investigation Check with Sean from Help Action Heroes next week. So make sure you tune in for that. Is there anything you guys want to shout out? Nope. Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
We're
Okay.
off season for charity streams right now.
So you can catch us again in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, same place, same time. And make sure you guys stick around for the raid. We will see you all next time. And we are going to raid Nerd Immersion. So make sure you guys stick around for that and give them some love. So we'll see you all next time.